welcome to the MegaMonsterCast. For today, we are talking about episode 11 of Tengoku Daimakyo. I am Nick. With me is Josh.
Hello.
Uh, this week we are getting mostly flashback again. We do get some like current time, but it's a lot of the past on this one, which I appreciates.
Yeah, it's I would say it's probably one of the last bit of setups for the school before we get a lot of the action portion.
I mean, I think we already get a lot of stuff this episode.
Yeah.
So a couple things that I'm assuming now.
Okay.
I'm assuming the one like shaggy haired doctor in the past is the doctor that did the brain transplant, right?
You got it?
Yep. That was like this episode, especially with some of the stuff we get. I'm like, okay, this is clearly teeing up what we already got earlier on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You
Yeah.
you nailed that one on the head.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, because now that I know like the whole time difference, he does have a similar face,
Hmm.
and it just kind of makes sense. Like, okay, yeah, so this is you. This is all the setup of like, oh, you can do this brain transplant, and the execution is something we've already seen of Kiriko. All right, yeah, well, that was the episode. Bye, guys.
Bye now.
No, so this episode we get a lot of like the older kids playing with the younger kids. I especially love
Yeah.
the one kid riding on Mimihime's back, pulling her ears, and she's just freaking out on her.
Yeah.
We get like a few other like fun little moments. We also get set up to to the the man eater in the
Catastrophe.
basement.
Yes, we do.
Yep. That now we see the kid she was.
Oh my.
Uh, yep. But before that, we also get Tokyo's gonna give birth slash gives birth this episode.
Give birth.
Yep. All right, it's time for you to push that Maru out.
Get it out.
Yep, pop it
Get it
out.
out of
There we
me.
go. Yep.
Oh God, I'm dying.
Yep. And she yells for Kona, and then Kona starts having his own freak out.
Yeah, 'cause he's connected with her now.
Yeah, they synced up. They're having their
Yeah, they
periods at the
did.
same time.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, I figured that was where you're gonna go.
Yeah.
So after we see that, we get our title sequence, and then we get our current timeline peeps kind of doing their wanderer bullshit. We get a name for the car. It's the Kiriko 2, right? Or the
I
Kir
believe so.
Yeah,
Kind of. I honestly, I didn't pay attention to
that's
it.
fair. Uh, oh,
I'm almost to it
no,
though.
Kiriko 9. That's what it is.
I.
Yep, it's the 9. Yeah. So yeah, we get them, and generally they're just kind of doing their wanderer bullshit again. We also get well, most of what they're doing this episode is just traveling because almost all the action this episode is in the past.
Yes.
Some things that we get are the initial production type of the super beam that will become the
Yes.
Kira beam. We also they get into like, hey, so these kids are getting sick. We should probably be worried about that. So like, yeah, what's going on there? We don't really know how to fix this. Something's going wrong. What do we do?
We got to do a brain transplant.
Yep. It does well. So first, we also the one old lady director is super psyched about that Tokyo had a baby
Yeah,
because
a little too excited.
yeah, because she's like, well, this is important. We didn't make this baby. They made this baby.
They couldn't have known how to make a baby, but now they made a baby, so we have to use the baby for profit.
Yep. And I have to be alive to make sure of it. So you need to get rid of your morals and you need to transplant my brain into that one lady who I appointed as my successor because I'm just going to succeed myself.
Did she consent to this though?
Doesn't matter.
And that
I
was word for word conversation.
yeah, I mean that's basically what it was. Was hey, you're gonna have to put my brain inside of her body. I'm dying. I'm too fucking old. My body's not working anymore. You need to make sure I'm still around to see this through.
Oh, is this why you didn't choose me? Yes, you're the only one to perform the surgery.
Yeah, like listen. She she doesn't fucking matter. You have skills that I still need. That's why
She
you get to
just
stay
doesn't
alive.
fucking matter.
She does she matters because she's going to be my next body. You matter because you have the skills to make this happen. If it weren't for that, you also wouldn't matter. We're having this conversation because you need to put my brain inside of her body.
Oh,
And that's basically what it is. I do kind of love that twist because it gives like some context to the last episode. I really appreciate that. And it more or less it sets up again how the whole Kiruko brain transplant happened. That this is something that he is skilled at. This is something he knows how to do, and hypothetically has probably done before. Like my assumption is this brain transplant is going to happen by the end of the season.
possibly.
Okay, but yeah. So they also have a long conversation about like, hey, listen, we're here to do some pretty fucking unspeakable shit because nothing's going to tie us down. That's why it's called heaven, because we're just not tied down by anything here. Make sure this
Oh
baby's
God.
delivered well, too.
Oh, I'm gonna deliver the shit out of this baby.
Yep. I do feel kind of bad for the one lady, the assistant, the assistant director who walks up and is like, "Oh, it's such a cute baby," and like the 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 doctor's like a little bit stone faced because at this point he's like, well, I'm gonna have to fucking I gotta stop interacting with you because I'm gonna have to put someone else's brain in your head pretty soon.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's gonna be you one day.
Yep,
Well, technically not you, but somebody in you is gonna be that one day.
yep. We're just gonna
Uh,
keep moving you down the line. Uh, what is this? Canned bread?
yes,
I know that's a thing. I know that's an actual thing, but that still weirds me out.
I when they first had it open, like I thought it'd be funnier though if they found like one of the canned cheeseburgers.
Hmm. Uh-huh.
Oh God,
I know they sell those too. I've never had one. I have to imagine it's not
don't.
good.
That, it looks horrible.
I have to imagine it's a pretty bad experience.
It can't be good.
Yep. Anyway, Mara's reading about the end of the world, and Kiriko's like, "Hey, you need to go to sleep. Like,
You're gonna get us killed.
yeah, you don't understand. There's roving bandits. If you don't do this, we're all gonna die. And by all, I mean you and me, because that's all."
We're the only ones that matter right now.
We're the only ones that are physically here. So,
Oh
yeah.
man. Hopefully, hopefully they don't run into anybody they know.
I mean, there is smoke in the distance.
There is smoke in the distance. Could be a doctor.
Yeah. Which, don't we get like the reveal of Robin's face?
We do get the reveal that Robin is there.
Yeah. I mean, that had to happen sooner or later. Like that, the big push of this season is find Heaven, find Robin, find the Doctor.
To
One of
find
those
Robin,
things had to happen.
one of those three did have to happen.
Yep. Uh, I am curious what this fucking steampunk-esque fucking place that he's living in with all these fucking conduits and wires is about.
Oh man, you're gonna find out.
I assume.
You're
Anyway,
gonna find out real hard.
yeah. So we cut back to the academy. All the little kids are playing. The big kids are doing work. Mimi
Yay!
Hime is watering tomatoes, and then she hears some music in the distance. She goes to go check on it, and it's this little girl Oma, and Oma's upset because she doesn't want to play with anyone because they all find her annoying, and she starts crying. And when Mimi Hime takes her glasses off to wipe the tears from her eyes start to glow, and then Mimi Hime is bound by a bunch of mechanical surgical devices that come out of the wall and start like digging into her and cutting her apart because she's
Yeah.
seen the future. She knows this is what's going to happen to her and she is terrified of it. And because that's her greatest fear, that's what Oma
Hmm.
makes her experience. I,
Man, she's gonna be a shitty man eater.
yeah, I will say, like, I hope that, well, so obviously, like, the two of them end up at that hospital together. They have to for the man eater to be there.
Hmm.
So I'm curious how that gets there. I'm assuming that's not going to happen in this show because like that's probably not in the cards for season 1 slash only
Yeah.
current season.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Mimi Hime passes out. She wakes up at in her bed and checks to make sure she's not all fucked up. And when she sees she's normal again, uh, she's she gets up, starts talking to Kona. Kona's like, yeah, I'm synced up with Tokyo now, so whatever happened to her had an effect on me. And then
The
we
reveal.
hmm,
And then we get the reveal.
the reveal that he's also pregnant.
Yep.
Is he really actually pregnant too?
No, no.
I would have
It's
laughed.
just that we are going to see a man eater that we're never gonna see again.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, we do see that man eater because the
No,
future.
that's a different one.
No, I mean like we do see that in this scene because it does,
Oh yeah,
and it's kind of cool looking. It does look similar to that one that they ran into, but it's very visually distinct. Like the coloration's different, the shape of it's different, but it does have the same vibes as that one that eats.
I I don't even think it reappears in the manga,
Hmm, I mean, maybe it
at
will
least as of
eventually.
yet.
Yeah, yeah. I have to assume that's Kona's. Like when Kona eventually gets changed, that's what he's gonna end up looking like. And I
Yeah,
have to. other assumption is that's going to have to be important later on, right?
I would hope.
Like at some point in the manga at least, like that's going to be like one of the last man eaters they run into before the end of the series, I would guess.
I hope so. I really do.
Mhm. Anyway, though, Mimihime sees just blood everywhere and sees Kona's man eater just oozing this blood, like viscous blood, like
Oh, he
fluid.
is full on slugging it.
Yep. Again, similar vibes to that one we saw eat um Haruki, right? That was his
Yep.
like yeah, most of his body, but not the same. Then she closes her eyes and it goes away. She leaves to go back to her room, and Oma's there, and she brings her handkerchief to give back because she feels bad and she wants to return it.
Yeah.
And she starts crying
Sorry,
about
I
it.
tried to kill you.
Yep, starts crying about it. Uh, Mimihime does the exact same thing again, starts getting tortured mentally, and then uses her own powers to somehow dispel the illusion and is like, see, look at that. I fixed it, so it's cool. Like clearly still like very shaken by
Shaken.
it, but trying her best to be like, no, it's all right. Hey, like it's cool. I'm fine now, so like everything's fine.
Yeah, I won't lose my eye until much later.
Yeah. Then we get the technical team is building something, and they don't really know for sure what all is going on or what like the final game plan is, which I kind of like. Like they know what they're supposed to be doing because Mina's telling them to do it. If I'm,
Hmm.
but they don't know what they're doing and they don't really know what the end goal is for like heaven either. They just know that they're working towards something and that like no one really has all the information on what they're supposed to be doing other than they think that eventually they're going to start expanding and like taking what they're doing back to the outside world, which is kind of interesting. I like the idea that Mina's like hypothetically Mina's probably one of the only people that knows the whole plan.
Yes. And actively doing stuff about it too,
Yep.
as we find out later.
Uh, so uh, we get that the new assistant director is trying to act against the director, and the doctor is kind of waffling on which side he wants to fall on. It seems like he's still siding with the director, but he's clearly torn on what they're doing at this point and the morality of well, putting someone else's brain in this woman's body to prolong their life at the expense of hers.
I mean, that's a hell of a healthcare system.
Yeah. Anyway, cut to the swimming pool where everyone's getting ready to have swimming class. And Tokyo shows back up because she's gotten the medical go ahead to be a part of the class again.
Oh,
Hmm.
hold up.
Yep.
Okay,
Well, anyway,
I'm good.
so no, you're good. You're good. So, some of the people that work there look through the glass and are like, oh, I wonder what they're like. Is this a school assembly? Like, what's going on over there? All right, so we are gonna have a test. It will be long, but you'll have plenty of time. And they're like, it's just cryptic message after cryptic message about like,
Beyond the wall.
yeah, like you're gonna have to go out into the real world at some point, and this is all some sort of test, and there's no way you're gonna know for sure what to do, so just do your best.
If it looks like the right direction, head for it.
Yep. Just do what you think you gotta. Live or don't. I don't know. Not
Just
all of you are
die and
gonna
become a
make it.
monster.
Yep. At some point you're gonna die, so get ready for that bullshit. And like all of them have various reactions to the test. Like some of them are clearly nervous. Some of them are like, well, I mean, whatever, we'll survive. It doesn't matter that much. But none of them know for sure
We don't need to
what to
study.
expect. Yep. And that's kind of how it ends. So it sounds like that's going to be the next like big push of the next episode is like what that test is and how it ties into the future, I would assume.
Yes, it is. The next two episodes are probably the most important and hardest episodes of this series.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. This is coming to the conclusion of the season slash currently series. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. Again, assumptions are going into this. Obviously, the doctor, what is it, Sawatori or Sawatari,
Uh, yeah.
is the doctor in the future. Robin is at some sort of weird scientific compound. I'm sure that's going to have big implications next episode. We're going to learn more about the test. And,
Um, and we get a reveal at the end
oh, do we? I might
with
have missed
Maru.
that. Where is that?
Uh, with Baby Maru.
Oh, 1 second. Let me go back. Let me back up a tiny bit.
It's
Uh,
about 21 minutes, 13 seconds in.
okay. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, yeah. The double baby. That it's,
Double Maru.
yep. That it's twinsies. So that means there's
Is
a
it a
second.
twin?
All right. All right, Josh. Fine.
It's a clone.
Yeah, that makes sense. They do the clone baby thing. Yeah, so
Yep.
there's another Maru out there somewhere. Evil Maru. Yeah. So yeah, that was the episode. Um,
Evil doctor lady.
yep.
I don't know.
I assume that'll play somewhere in this, but I actually don't know if that's going to be this season or not. And then yeah, I assume that we'll also get obviously a lot of these characters are out in the real world now, like Shiro and Mimihime were, so was Oma. So were like a few of the other characters, like the sticky girl was the fish one. Um, I assume going into this, we're also going to figure out why they're out in the world now.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Um, anything else you want to say before we end this one?
Nope. Just prepare yourself, and anyone who's watching knows why I'm saying prepare yourself.
All right, fair enough. Well, with that,
Hopefully.
we will call this one. Tune in next time for part one of the two-part conclusion. Bye bye.
Bye now.